Hi students, my name is Ratnaprabha Patil. Today we are continuation. This is the continuation of your topic electrostatics, in which we are going to study capacitors. What is meant by capacitors? And its capacitance. Combination of capacitors in series and parallel. Okay. In earlier class, you have studied about what is meant by resistor, resistance and conductance. You are knowing that what is meant by resistor? Resistor is an electrical component which allows current to pass through it and dissipates heat but can't store the electrical energy. So resistor का काम क्या होता है? It allows to flow or pass the current, but it cannot store electrical energy. So हमारे कुछ applications ऐसे होंगे where we need to develop a device, or we need a device which can store electrical energy. Then most common arrangement you can see in the figure, that there are two conductors, one is 1 and 2. One is positively charged, that is it, one is having positive charge on it, another is having negative charge on it, and separated by some distance. So you can see here, and V1 and V2. V1 is the potential of first conductor and V2 is the potential of second conductor. So you can see here that conductors 1 and 2 have charge plus Q and minus Q with potential difference of V1 minus V2 between them, as I have told you. Electric field in the region between them is proportional to द चार्ज Q. मतलब जितना चार्ज उन दोनों पे प्रोड्यूस हुआ है, इट इज़ डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड in that region. The potential V is work done to carry unit positive charge from conductor 2 to 1 against the field. अगर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड है then if आपको क्या करना है, 1 चार्ज पॉजिटिव चार्ज आपको क्या करना है, कैरी करना है फ्रॉम प्लेट 2 to 1. सो आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, कुछ वर्क करना पड़ेगा. दैट वर्क इज इक्वल टू द पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस बिटवीन द टू प्लेट्स, दैट इज V1 minus V2. Okay, as work done is proportional to Q, then V, potential difference V is directly proportional to Q. मतलब क्या है, that and ratio of Q divided by V is constant. Now Q का क्या रिलेशन है, जितना ज़्यादा चार्ज होगा ऑन दैट प्लेट उतना ज़्यादा आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, वर्क करना पड़ेगा अगेंस्ट और टू कैरी यूनिट पॉजिटिव चार्ज फ्रॉम प्लेट 2 to 1. आपको क्या करना है, यूनिट पॉजिटिव चार्ज फ्रॉम प्लेट 2 to 1 कैरी करना है. ओके अगर प्लेट 2 पे चार्ज कम होगा then it is easy to carry positive charge from plate 2 to plate 1. अगर चार्ज ज़्यादा है then you require some more work to do to carry positive charge, right? So जितना ज़्यादा चार्ज होगा उतना ही वर्क आपको करना पड़ेगा. सो पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस क्या है, पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस बिटवीन द टू कंडक्टर्स इज द वर्क डन. सो वर्क डन और potential difference is directly proportional to Q. that is Q divided by V is equal to constant. So this constant we can call it as a C, that is C is equal to Q divided by V, and this constant is called as capacitance of the capacitor, which depends on the size, shape and separation of the system of two conductors. Okay, then this arrangement is called as capacitor. One type of capacitor, that is parallel plates. There are two conductors which are separated by some distance. Okay, one is having positive charge, one is having negative charge. One is having, or both are having some potential, and they are having some potential difference. If you have to carry one positive charge from plate 2 to 1, you have to do some work done, and that work done is equal to the potential difference between the two conductors, that is Q divided by V is equal to constant, and this constant C is called as capacitance. So capacitance का यूनिट है farad and dimensional formula है which is given on your screen. Okay, now we will see next point, which is principle of capacitor. So to understand this, what we have did, firstly you can see in the figure A, we have took one metal plate P1 having area A and it is positively charged, that is plus Q charge is there on that plate, and due to that its capacity is given by equation C1 is equal to Q divided by V. Okay, so what we have did, another P2 is another insulated plate held near P1. Due to induction, negative charge develops near the face of P2. क्या होगा, P1 के इनर साइड जो प्लेट है उसके इनर साइड में पॉजिटिव चार्ज है, अगर आप उसके नज़दीक दूसरा प्लेट लेके आओगे तो क्या होगा, ड्यू टू पॉजिटिव चार्ज ऑन P1, P2 में जो निगेटिव आयंस है या निगेटिव चार्ज है वो क्या होगा, अट्रैक्ट होगा और वो P2 के साइड में एक साइड में गैदर हो जाएगा, दैट इज द नियरर फेस ऑफ P2. The induced positive charge raises potential of P2. ड्यू टू एक साइड के नियरर फेस ऑफ P2 पे क्या हो गया, निगेटिव चार्ज डेवलप हो गया, ऑन अदर साइड क्या होगा, पॉजिटिव चार्ज डेवलप होगा, एंड ड्यू टू दैट देयर विल बी द इंक्रीमेंट इन द potential of P2. अब आप you can see in the figure B where outer surface of P2 is connected to earth, the induced positive charge is being free flow to earth. आपने क्या किया, P2 प्लेट का अर्थिंग किया एंड ड्यू टू दैट जो भी पॉजिटिव चार्ज प्रेजेंट था P2 प्लेट पे वो क्या हो गया, वो फ्लो हो गया टू द अर्थ. इंड्यूस्ड चार्ज ऑन P2 stays on it because it is bound to positive charge of P1. ओके, तो P2 का जो निगेटिव चार्ज है it is present there, it is because it is bound to the positive charge of P1. If V1 is the potential on plate P2 due to charge Q minus Q, net potential of the system will be V minus V1. Okay, so V1 क्या है, पोटेंशियल डेवलप्ड ऑन प्लेट P2 एंड V क्या है, V इज द पोटेंशियल ऑफ प्लेट P1. सो दोनों का डिफरेंस लोगे, यू विल गेट द पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस बिटवीन देम. सो कैपेसिटी C1 is equal to Q divided by V minus V1, and such arrangement is called as capacitor. Here we have considered two parallel plates. So this capacitor is called as parallel plate capacitor. तो कैपेसिटर के बहुत सारे टाइप्स है, दैट इज टाइप्स ऑफ spherical capacitor, cylindrical capacitor, etc. But here we have took the example of parallel plate capacitor. Now, and it is shape of the capacitor depends on the shape of the conductors which we are going to take to make the capacitor. Okay, now we are going to study combination of capacitors, where we are going to use capacitors in the circuits. Sometimes maybe you require 2 or 3 capacitors. Just like that, you can see here 3 capacitor in parallel, 3 capacitor in combination with, that is combination with each other, parallel and series. Okay, so instead of using 3 capacitor, we can use 1, which we can call it as a equivalent capacitor or capacitance. Okay, so in the circuit, sometimes combination of capacitor is used in the circuit. We can sometime replace it with an equivalent capacitor or a single capacitor that has a same capacitance as of actual combination of capacitors. मतलब you can, after taking these two A and B points, you will get that हमने बहुत सारे कैपेसिटर, वी हैव यूज टू मेनी कैपेसिटर्स इन द सर्किट, but instead of that we can use only one which can have same value or same capacitance as the actual combination. So we can use it in the circuit. So we are going to discuss here basic combinations of capacitor which can be replaced by single equivalent capacitor. Okay, so firstly what we are going to study here, that is capacitor is in series. So here again we have took parallel plate capacitor where we have applied external, that is potential difference is applied across the capacitor. कौन से कैपेसिटर को अप्लाई किया, फर्स्ट एंड लास्ट कैपेसिटर को. ओके, हियर वी हैव टुक combination of 3 capacitor in series. Okay, here 3 capacitors are connected end to end in such way that sum of potential difference across all capacitor is equal to the applied potential difference, that is V, and the capacitors are said to be in the series. तो आपको क्या दिख रहा है, that is 3 capacitors are connected in serially. Okay, so फर्स्ट कैपेसिटर का फर्स्ट पॉजिटिव प्लेट है, उसको आपने पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस दिया है, V अप्लाई किया, V का एक, और दूसरा Q दैट इज थर्ड कैपेसिटर जो है उसके निगेटिव प्लेट को आपने क्या किया है, एक्सटर्नल पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस या इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड अप्लाई की है. ओके, देन देयर विल बी द डिफरेंस इन द पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस बिटवीन दीज 3 कैपेसिटर. मतलब V1 होगा फर्स्ट कैपेसिटर का पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस, V2 होगा सेकेंड कैपेसिटर का पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस, एंड V3 होगा थर्ड कैपेसिटर का पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस. बिकॉज सारे कैपेसिटर्स हमने एक साथ एक्सटर्नल सप्लाई को डायरेक्टली कनेक्ट नहीं किए हैं. First and last capacitor we have connected, and due to that there is a no same potential difference. Okay, but जो आपने external, that is potential difference, जो आपने अप्लाई किया है V which is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3, मतलब तीनों का एडिशन जो होगा which is equal to applied potential difference. Okay, आपको यहाँ पे अरेंजमेंट कैसा दिख रहा है. द सेकेंड प्लेट ऑफ फर्स्ट कंडक्टर इज कनेक्टेड टू द फर्स्ट प्लेट ऑफ सेकेंड कंडक्टर एंड सो ऑन, एंड लास्ट प्लेट इज कनेक्टेड टू अर्थ. इन सीरीज कॉम्बिनेशन चार्जेस ऑन plates plus or minus Q which is same on each capacitor. Okay, so potential difference across the series combination is, जो मैंने आपको बताया, will be V and which is equal to, it is given V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. So you have calculated this before, that V is equal to charge on the capacitor divided by capacity of that capacitor, right? Here you have calculated this, that is C is equal to Q divided by V, or V is equal to Q divided by C, right? So here you can write that way, that is V is equal to Q divided by C1, that is capacity of first capacitor, Q divided by C2, that is capacity of second capacitor, plus Q divided by C3, that is capacity of third capacitor. So if what I have discussed before, that combination of capacitors we are going to use, or we are going to solve, or we are going to use the equivalent capacitor, or instead of these three we can use one. So that is CS, which is equivalent capacitance, which is equal to V is equal to Q divided by CS. So Q divided by CS is equal to Q divided by C1 plus Q divided by C2 plus Q divided by C3. So Q you can take common and cancel on both the sides. So आपका इक्वेशन क्या बनेगा, 1/CS is equal to 1/C1 plus 1/C2 plus 1/C3 and so on, if you are taking n number of capacitors, and if all the capacitors are having equal value, मतलब capacity सबका same है, तो number of capacitors divided by Cn, this will be the equivalent capacitance of these, that is capacitor in series. So why this is the diagram for effective capacitance of three capacitors in series, means instead of this three capacitors you can use one which is having capacity CS, and we have calculated it by this 1/C equivalent, which is equal to n divided by Cn, where all the capacitors are having equal value of capacity. Okay, so here now we are going to study capacitor in series. What in diagram you can see here, that three capacitors, this is capacitors in parallel. Here three capacitors are connected parallelly at point A and B. All the three capacitors are joined to terminal A and terminal B, that is all the positive plates of the capacitor C1, C2, C3 are joined at A, and negative plates of capacitor C1, C2, C3 are joined at terminal B, and such a arrangement is called as parallel combination. In this combination, all the capacitors have same potential difference, but the plate charges plus or minus Q on the capacitor will be capacitor 1, capacitor 2 and capacitor 3 is not necessarily same. Okay, यहाँ पे क्या हुआ? In series, here charge on each capacitor is same. Right now, here potential difference between each capacitor is same, but charge on every capacitor is different. So, here charge or total charge or net charge on every capacitor is equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. So, you have studied before that is charge Q is applied at point A, then it will be distributed to capacitors depending on its capacities. मतलब it is not necessary that every capacitor is having same capacity. If capacity is not same, there will be the difference between the charge, and total charge Q can be written as Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3 divided by the, and instead of Q you can write here VCP. Okay, not only V. VCP is equal to VC1 plus VC2 plus VC3. Then CP is the equivalent capacitance and Q is equal to CP into V. So CPV is equal to VC1 plus VC2 plus VC3. Here potential difference between positive and negative plates of all the capacitors is equal. So V आप क्या कर सकते हैं? You can take it common and cancel out from each side. So Cp is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. Or if you are taking n number of capacitors, so you can write Cp is equal to C1 plus C2 plus up to Cn. If capacitors are having equal value, then EC equivalent is equal to number of capacitors into capacity of capacitor. Okay, this is all about combination of capacitors. Okay, now we are going to discuss capacitance of parallel plate capacitor. Here we are going to discuss 2 points. Point A is what? Capacitance of parallel plate capacitor without dielectric, and capacitance of parallel plate capacitor with a dielectric slab between the plates. Okay. So firstly we are going to take point A, that is capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor without an dielectric. Here you can see in the diagram there are a parallel plate capacitor consisting of two thin conducting plates which is having area A, which are held parallel to each other and they are separated by distance small d. Okay. And one plate is earthed. One plate is insulated and another plate is earthed. तो यहाँ पे first plate है that is insulated from outside and another plate is earthed. Okay, उसका अर्थिंग किया है. After that is capacitor consist of two thin conducting plates. Area of each plate is A. Plates are separated by distance t, plus Q charge is given to the insulated plate, that is positive plate is insulated which is having positive charge. and then minus q charge is induced on the inner face of earthed plate. जो आपने पढ़ा फर्स्टली जब आपने कैपेसिटर डिस्कस किया, व्हेन वी आर टेकिंग वन प्लेट पॉजिटिवली चार्ज और आप दूसरा प्लेट उसके नियर लेके आओगे, देन देयर इज अ induction of or there is a induced or due to induction there is a negative charge develop on the nearer face of the plate और positive charge जो generate होगा on other side that we have reduced by earthing that negative plate. Okay, in outer region electric fields due to the two charge plate cancel out, the net field is 0. In outer region, outer side of the capacitor, there is a no net field which is 0. So and outside of the two plates E is equal to 0. E का equation आपने पढ़ा है, sigma divided by 2 epsilon 0 minus sigma divided by 2 epsilon 0 which is equal to 0 because there is a no electric field or net field present outside the plates. Now the inner region between the two capacitor plates, the electric fields due to the two charge plates added up, the net field is. So inner region में क्या होगा? Inner region there is a electric field and which you can add, which is equal to sigma divided by 2 epsilon naught plus sigma divided by 2 epsilon naught, which is equal to sigma epsilon naught, or you can write q divided by a epsilon naught. Sigma is the conductivity of that material. So conductivity आप कैसे लिखते हो? charge developed divided by area. So q divided by a epsilon naught. The direction of E is from positive to negative plate. तो direction of electric field क्या होगी? From positive plate to negative plate. If V is the potential difference between the two plates, electric field between the plates is given by E is equal to V divided by D. मतलब अगर आपको ऐसे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड फाइंड करना है तो E का इक्वेशन क्या होगा? पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस बिटवीन द प्लेट्स डिवाइडेड बाय सेपरेशन बिटवीन द प्लेट्स. तो V डिवाइडेड बाय D क्या हुआ? इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. सो V क्या लिख सकते हो आप? V इज इक्वल टू E इंटू D. तो फ्रॉम इक्वेशन 1 and 2 what you got? V is equal to Q divided by A into epsilon naught into D. Okay, which I have forgot to write. V is equal to Q divided by A epsilon naught into D. The capacitance of parallel plate capacitor is Q divided by V. So V का वैल्यू क्या है? Q divided by QD divided by A into epsilon naught which is equal to Q get cancel और A क्या हो जाएगा? शिफ्ट हो जाएगा. So A epsilon naught into D, and this is what the capacitance of parallel plate capacitor without an dielectric. Now we are going to discuss capacitance of parallel plate capacitor with a dielectric slab between the plates. आपने पहले क्या किया? There is a no dielectric slab between the two parallel plates. Right now we are going to check capacitance of the parallel plate capacitor when dielectric slab is placed in between the plates. Okay, so firstly what we are going to consider? A parallel plate capacitor with two plates of area, or each is having area A and separated by distance D. Then capacity of capacitor is given by equation C0 is equal to A epsilon naught divided by D, which we have calculated before. Here E0 is the electric field intensity between the plates before introduction of electric slab. So पहले का जो इक्वेशन था हमारा, this we have used where we haven't introduced the dielectric slab between the two parallel plate capacitor. So same C0 हमने इसलिए लिया that after introduction of slab you can write another symbol for capacity, right? So potential difference between the plates V0 which equal to E0D. तो E0 क्या बनेगा? E0 इज इक्वल टू सिग्मा डिवाइडेड बाय इप्सिलॉन 0. तो सिग्मा डिवाइडेड बाय इप्सिलॉन 0 विच इज इक्वल टू Q डिवाइडेड बाय A. तो सिग्मा क्या होता है? कंडक्टिविटी, और कंडक्टिविटी का इक्वेशन क्या होता है? चार्ज ऑन द मटेरियल डिवाइडेड बाय इट्स सरफेस एरिया इनटू इप्सिलॉन नॉट. ओके, सो ये पहले भी आपने कैलकुलेट किया है विदाउट डाइलेक्ट्रिक. हम क्या कर रहे हैं अभी? नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, दैट इज इफ डाइलेक्ट्रिक स्लैब ऑफ थिकनेस T विच इज लेस दैन D, मतलब जितना सेपरेशन है दोनों प्लेट में उससे कम थिकनेस का, इफ वी हैव इंट्रोड्यूस्ड अ dielectric slab of thickness less than the separation between them, हमने क्या क्या इंट्रोड्यूस किया इन द प्लेट्स ऑफ कैपेसिटर. सो E0 polarizes the dielectric inducing charge minus QP on the left side and plus Q on the other side of dielectric. So E0 क्या थी? E0 is the electric field intensity before introduction of slab. अगर स्लैब इंट्रोड्यूस किया तो क्या होगा? निगेटिव प्लेट के साइड में जो डाइलेक्ट्रिक मटेरियल है उसका वो जो सरफेस है वो क्या होगा? पॉजिटिवली चार्ज्ड, और पॉजिटिव प्लेट के साइड में जो सरफेस है वो निगेटिवली चार्ज्ड हो जाएगा. ओके, एंड दिस इंड्यूस्ड चार्ज सेट अप अ फील्ड EP inside the dielectric. So due to introduction of slab there is a induction, or there is a induced charge on that slab. On the negative side of plate there is a positive charge, on the positive side of plate there is a negative charge, you can see in the figure. And due to this development of charge or induced charge, there is a setup of field EP inside the dielectric. क्या होगा? इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इस डाइलेक्ट्रिक में सेट हो जाएगी, एंड दैट फील्ड or direction of that field EP is opposite to E0. You can directly see in the figure that E0 and EP is having different directions. So EP क्या होगा? सिग्मा P divided by इप्सिलॉन 0. सो सिग्मा की वैल्यू क्या होगी फिर? QP, बिकॉज जो चार्ज डेवलप हुआ वो क्या है? प्लस QP एंड माइनस QP. सो आप यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इंड्यूस्ड हुई, दैट इक्वेशन इज सिग्मा P डिवाइडेड बाय इप्सिलॉन 0. सो सिग्मा P क्या है? दैट इज कंडक्टिविटी ऑफ दैट स्लैब. सो उसका इक्वेशन क्या होगा? चार्ज प्रोड्यूस्ड ऑन दैट स्लैब divided by surface area of that slab. So QP divided by A epsilon naught. So net field inside the dielectric reduces to, so net field जो होगी E is equal to E0 minus EP. So E0 minus EP आपको क्या मिलेगा? E0 divided by K. जो ये कैसे आया, you can see in your book also, or you can do one thing that आप क्या करो, E0 sorry that is E0 upon E minus E0 क्या होता है, K. So you can E0 divided by E0 minus EP होता है K. So आप ये इक्वेशन सॉल्व करो, यू कैन सी इन योर बुक. सो आपको क्या मिलेगा, E0 divided by K. So if and K is what, dielectric constant. So आपका E का इक्वेशन क्या बनेगा, E is equal to Q divided by A epsilon 0 K. But you can see here the slab which we have took is having thickness less than the separation between the plates. Okay, so EP ये जो field होगी वो कहाँ पे होगी, that is EP exist over the distance T. जितना distance T है उतना ही EP field present होगी. After that there will be the field E0 over the remaining distance. So वो distance कितना है, D minus T. So D distance ज़्यादा है, only at distance T there is a field EP, but in remaining distance the field is E0, that is D minus T. Okay, now hence potential difference between capacitor plate is V is equal to E0 D minus T plus E T. Okay, so you are knowing that electric field is equal to V divided by D, that is V is the potential difference between the plates and D is the separation. Just like that you have written V is equal to E into E divided by E into D. So you can write here E0 D minus T, and you have calculated before that E is equal to E0 K. So E0 K into T, and you can take E0 as a common and D minus T plus T upon K. So E0 की value क्या है, we have calculated before, that is Q divided by A into epsilon naught. D minus T plus T plus divided by K. So capacitance of the capacitor on introduction of the dielectric slab becomes C is equal to Q divided by V Q, and आपको V का इक्वेशन क्या मिला, Q divided by A epsilon naught D minus T plus D divided by K. So Q get cancel. So आपको इक्वेशन क्या मिलेगा, A epsilon naught divided by T minus T plus T divided by K. So we can see some special cases where if dielectric fills up the entire space, तो T की वैल्यू क्या होगी, T is equal to D. So T is equal to D means D minus T gets cancel and K ऊपर जाएगा तो आपका इक्वेशन क्या बनेगा, C is equal to A epsilon naught K divided by D, which is equal to K C0. तो C0 क्या है, K is equal to C divided by C0. K is the dielectric constant, और dielectric constant का इक्वेशन क्या होता है, K is equal to C divided by C0. Now you can see, consider a second case where the capacitor is filled with dielectric slab of thickness T1, T2, Tn, then arrangement is equivalent to n capacitor connected in series. So आपका इक्वेशन क्या बनेगा? C is equal to A epsilon 0 T1 divided by K1 plus, because every dielectric slab is having different dielectric constant and every slab is having different thickness. So instead of this equation, C is equal to A0 upon D is equal to T, but T is not same because we are putting more slabs. तो आपका इक्वेशन क्या बनेगा? T1 divided by K plus T2 divided by K2 plus up to Tn divided by Kn. Now we can see the third case where if the arrangement consists of n capacitors in parallel with plate areas A1, A2 up to An and the plate separation is D. Means what we are doing? We are taking n number of plates, that is, and hence if we are taking n number of plates, they are having n number of surface areas, means A1, A2, A3, and every plate is having different dielectric, means whatever the slab we are putting, they are having different dielectric constant. So epsilon 0 D, separation is D from first plate to n plate. So equation of capacitance will be C is equal to epsilon 0 divided by T A1 K1 plus A2 K2 plus up to An Kn. If surface area is same, then A1 is equal to A2 is equal to An is equal to A divided by n. So आपका इक्वेशन क्या बनेगा? C is equal to A epsilon naught Dn K1 plus K2 up to Kn. And last case, if the capacitor is filled with a conducting slab where K is infinity. So डाइलेक्ट्रिक कांस्टेंट किसका होता है? डाइलेक्ट्रिक और इंसुलेटिंग और नॉन कंडक्टिंग मटेरियल का. सो K is equal to epsilon naught, then C is equal to D divided by D minus T C0, that is C is greater than C0. The capacitance thus increased by a factor D divided by D minus T if capacitor is filled with the conducting slab. The point 8.11 that is displacement current is not in your syllabus for the academic year 2020-21, which is dropped from your syllabus. Now we are going to study energy stored in the capacitor. Here a capacitor, you are knowing that, is used to store energy, right? Charging a capacitor means transferring electron from one plate of the capacitor to the other plate. You are knowing that charge हो रहा है कैपेसिटर के एक प्लेट को, एक्सटर्नल फील्ड का पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल होगा एंड अदर को नेगेटिव. ओके, एंड ड्यू टू दैट जहाँ पे पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल है, so charging of capacitor means transferring of electron from one plate of capacitor to the other. Means what? Positive terminal जहाँ पे होगा, all the electrons from that plate will transfer to the electron from, or transferring electron from one plate to the another plate of the capacitor. Work done by the battery is in the order to remove electron against the opposing force. Okay, positive plate में जो electrons होंगे, they will attract towards the positive terminal of battery, and negative terminal में जो पॉजिटिव आयंस होंगे दे विल अट्रैक्ट टूवर्ड्स द नेगेटिव टर्मिनल ऑफ बैटरी. So there is a motion of electron from positive plate to the negative plate due to or by work done or by joining the battery to the two plates. These opposing forces arises since the electrons are being pushed to the negative plate which repels them and electrons are removed from the positive plate which attracts them. जो मैंने अभी आपको बताया, if there are two plates, आपने एक प्लेट को पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल कंडक्टिंग प्लेट्स, एक प्लेट को पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल दिया बैटरी का, दूसरे को निगेटिव. तो पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल जहाँ पे अप्लाई किया उस प्लेट में जितने भी निगेटिव चार्जेस है दे विल अट्रैक्ट टुवर्ड्स द पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल ऑफ बैटरी एंड they will go through towards the negative plate of the battery. In both the cases, the forces oppose the transfer from one plate to another. It is because capacitor is the two plates which are separated by some distance. So there is a distance between them, so there will not be any current or field flowing through the plates as charge on the plate increases, and due to this charge on the plates increases. Okay, now work done is stored in the form of electrostatic energy in the electric field between the plates, and this can be recovered by after discharging of the capacitor. Now during the process of charging, so in figure we have considered one capacitor along with battery. So बैटरी का पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल कैपेसिटर के एक प्लेट को कनेक्टेड है और निगेटिव टर्मिनल एक प्लेट को कनेक्टेड है, एंड ड्यू टू दैट जहाँ पे पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल कनेक्ट है वो पॉजिटिवली चार्ज्ड हो जाएगा प्लेट, और जो निगेटिव से कनेक्टेड है वो निगेटिवली चार्ज्ड हो जाएगा, एंड ड्यू टू दैट पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस भी क्रिएट होगा. ड्यूरिंग द प्रोसेस ऑफ चार्जिंग लेट Q dash be the charge on the capacitor and V be the potential difference between the plates. So charge जो डेवलप हुआ कैपेसिटर्स पे दोनों पे सेम होगा बिकॉज वी आर यूजिंग अ सिंगल एक्सटर्नल सोर्स. वो क्या होगा, स्मॉल q डैश, एंड V क्या है, अप्लाइड पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस और पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस बिटवीन द प्लेट्स ऑफ द कैपेसिटर. सो कैपेसिटी क्या होगी, C is equal to charge produced on the plate divided by potential difference between the plates. So C is equal to Q dash divided by V. Then a small amount of work is done if a small charge TQ is further transferred between the plates. अभी क्या होगा, कैपेसिटर की कैपेसिटी खत्म हो गई, दैट जितना चार्ज और इलेक्ट्रिसिटी सेव कर सकते थे या स्टोर कर सकते थे उतना किया. आफ्टर गिविंग स्मॉल अमाउंट ऑफ चार्ज क्या हो गया, देयर इज अ ट्रांसफर ऑफ चार्ज बिटवीन द प्लेट्स ऑफ कैपेसिटर. तो वो वर्क डन क्या होगा, डी डब्ल्यू इज इक्वल टू वी इंटू डी क्यू. तो वी क्या है, Q डैश डिवाइडेड बाई C इंटू डी क्यू. वर्क डन कितना होगा, जितना अमाउंट ऑफ चार्ज क्या हुआ, ट्रांसफ़र हुआ, एंड ट्रांसफ़र तभी होगा व्हेन देयर इज अ पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस. तो वर्क डन का इक्वेशन क्या बना, डी डब्ल्यू इज इक्वल टू वी इंटू डी क्यू विच इज इक्वल टू क्यू डैश डिवाइडेड बाई C इंटू डी क्यू. सो टोटल वर्क डन transferring the charge is equal to W which is equal to integration of dW which is equal to integration of Q 0 to Q dash divided by C dQ. So C constant है, capacity of capacitor 0 to Q dash dQ. तो इसका इंटीग्रेशन बनेगा Q dash स्क्वायर डिवाइडेड बाय 2. After putting limits, what you will get? 1/2 into q square divided by c, and this is the work done is stored as a electric potential energy or electrical potential energy of capacitor. And this is work done can be expressed in the different form, that is U, which is potential energy half q square divided by c. You can write it by half c v square, because c की वैल्यू क्या है? C is equal to q dash divided by c or q divided by c. So you can write it c, मल्टीप्लाई करो ऊपर तो क्या बनेगा? c इंटू वी स्क्वायर और equal to half qv. Okay, and this is all about the energy stored in the capacitor. Last point from the electrostatic, that is Van de Graaff generator. This is again dropped from your syllabus for the academic year 2020-21. So this is all about your topic electrostatics. I will solve the numericals or problems and I will give it on our WhatsApp group. So this is all about, this is the end of your topic electrostatics. Thank you.